everybody. How are you all doing today? Let me just check my webcam here because I bumped into it slightly when I was sitting down, but I don't see it looking weird. So we're going to say it's all good. All right, perfect. So back to Final Fantasy 16. You guys know I'm excited about it. I've been excited about this game every single time I played it. I've enjoyed it a lot. I've enjoyed it a whole lot. And that's really all there is to say. Is there an update? No? Okay, good. I was gonna say I don't think there would be. Yeah, so we need to aid some peeps, and then we're gonna go and kick some ass in the Ash, I believe. I don't think we have any more side quests to do, right? I don't believe so. Nah, so we just need to go help people. Alright, we can do that. So let's go and aid Dalamil. We'll start there first. So let me make some adjustments. Cool. Oh, it's like nighttime here? Holy shit. Well, this isn't looking too good now, is it? No, just you know, do the check. I don't know. It's still bothering me. I still don't have the riser yet. I keep forgetting, and money keeps going to other places, which are a little bit more important. So, you know, admittedly, I kind of forgot as well.
Bastard couldn't run because of the weight of his load. Still, better a branded than one of us.
So something happened here then. Couldn't run because of his load. Yo, Lubar.
Sid, your new companion appears
Nope.
much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
That's true, she hasn't.
Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Mom, sorry, I had to
went.
stop streaming for the week. I didn't have to, but...
Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Hoomst.
As if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalamil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid.
That's true.
And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Down the rabbit hole. 45 for now, and that's pretty good too.
The shouting.
Hello?
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandit's ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
I mean, I feel like she does have a
What
point.
happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Which guy's Victor again? I know we've heard of him. We've definitely heard of him. I don't quite recall. I don't think I can check here either. Unless I can do it here. Okay, I can. So Victor. I mean, I believe. Well, we've definitely seen him. I think we saw him like during the quest when we were here initially. I think.
And Lady Jill, what brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies.
I guess that's true. I kind of forgot he summoned
Dalimil's problems.
clouds, basically, to blot out
For
the
all
sun.
our sakes.
So, you see my predicament?
A little bit, yeah.
It was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight. My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
It is kind of a
There's
toughie.
one thing bandits like. It's an easy target.
That's true. If I ever play a bandit in a video game, I always go
What
for the easy
should
target.
The outlaw suggest.
It's not actually true. Sometimes you like a challenge.
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds incredibly
Sounds like
accurate.
a recipe for disaster.
Also accurate.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
Not a bad idea.
That would be
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
when all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along. Play along?
What he means
What's he
to say
planning?
is yes.
It sounds like he has something cooking. I don't know how I feel about it. When Lubor cooks, it's always a bit scary.
My shop. Why would anyone do such a thing?
There's quite a bit of chaos, huh? Oh, yeah. Let's give a little Torgal a pet. There we go. How is his stat, actually? Like, what are his stats at? I'm kind of curious. Under attributes, Torgal. A Dromy Striker. There's two more. I mean, it's pretty good. His normal attacks are pretty good. I don't ravage much. Wait, you can change. Wait, you can change image. I don't like his. Okay, that's pretty sick. Okay, that's cool. Give him like his Frostwolf form if you want.
If I had my pickaxe, I would. I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. And here he is now. Natalie.
McKenna, I do remember Victor actually.
Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious.
I was thinking about it a bit. Isn't he the guy that like comes out when you get jumped
Lord
by those
Underhill.
people in the alley?
At your service.
Underhill.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord.
Is that supposed to be a Lord of the Rings reference? Because doesn't Frodo go by Underhill?
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying
Indeed,
up the city's
certainly
stocks
that
of
is the
barley
case.
and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
I see.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I mean, Clive tried his best. He really did try his best.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Picture it, Conrad. Your own... Here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
Oh, it's like Lady
As I told
Jane?
you,
I didn't even
I
notice
summoned
that, like, in
commander
the
from
subtitles.
to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses.
Excuse me.
There must be 2 score swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
She's a much better
Well,
actress.
Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
He knows.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
Perhaps not, but
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
All right, Victor, give me the status update.
Good news, Sid.
That's a good status update already.
Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak.
Okay, that's not too good.
All of them.
That's really not too
Not
good.
serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
All right, good. Okay, let's go kick some ass, man. Let's go slay. Protect Northgate from bandits. Should be easy enough.
The women folk have come to bug.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
And Mega Flare. I guess I could make a flare too, but eh. There we go. Should be a double kill. No, not quite. Not quite a double kill.
They mean to overwhelm us.
I'll just like steal that kill. No, I won't. All right, hold up here. Okay, yeah, we'll use some magic here. We'll use this. I feel like it's a good time. Get us a nice like quadra kill. Yeah, I think that was a quadra kill. If not, it was really close. Oh, it's the Sultan. Holy crap. That was kind of rude. I don't think it's necessary for me to prime up quite yet.
Nice try.
There we go. And he's trying. Okay, I remember this guy, this type of guy not being super difficult, just really flashy. Like really flashy. Okay, not bad. Damn, damn. Damn, he's comboing me. I'd rather not use a potion on you. Okay, good. We should be able to knock him down. Yeah, yeah, nice. There we go. Okay, we knocked him. Drop some Giga Flare in. And that should do it for sure. If anything, that's super mega ultra overkill. Let's be honest. But hey, it looked cool. What can I say, right? Well, I guess I said something. It looked cool.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I'm hoping so.
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Natalie, I owe you an apology.
There you go. There you
Did
go.
well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalamil.
We all saved Dalamil.
There you go. Dalamillions working together. Dalamillions. I guess it would be Dalamillions.
Had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid.
Yeah, we did
Granted,
good.
It only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters.
I agree.
As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Good club. I didn't expect him to be that bad of an actor, but it's funny. It's really good. All right, got some more renown. Yeah, we might actually be like reaching the climax. I don't know if we'll get it this stream, but because I've been thinking about it, right? Like, I still have a lot of renown rewards, but I'm getting a lot more renown, like per quest now.
Where did you learn to swing a sword like that?
In a desert full of ne'er-do-wells, a woman has to learn to look after herself.
Okay, good. Well, they're all working together now. So then we can go help out in... I guess we'll go over to Northreach then, to Lost Wing. Oh, it's not Lost Wing, that's Northreach. I'm trying to think if there's any place I'd want to check out. Like any spot I'd want to look at. And just see how they're faring. I could go to Bucklet. Could go to the docks as well. I mean, I'm just kind of curious about some of these places. Like, I assume Martha's Rest is still probably the same. Same with Eastpool. What port is sold? I'm just curious. I'm curious. I doubt much would change in any of these locations. But then again, you never know, right? Like, when we did the time skip, things actually did change. Maybe Port of Sold is a bad place to check. Let's go over here instead. But this place is probably the same too, just abandoned. Okay, you know what? We'll just stick to the main stuff. I'm sure if any places are gonna change, it's gonna be where we're going to.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
Ghosts. Yeah, ghosts is a bit interesting.
If there are ghosts in the Royal Meadows, then why isn't a garrison dealing with them?
So am I gonna have to deal with ghosts? Like actual ghosts? That'd be pretty spooky if so, but not out of the realm of Final Fantasy.
I can't do it. I can't fight those things.
But you can. You must. For me. For us.
You know, thinking about it, when I mentioned, I think it was a couple streams ago, how I was like, oh, Dion's gay. Well, maybe that's why he... I think I mentioned something about, like, how I don't know how accepted it is in this world. I guess, thinking about it, it's pretty accepted. Considering, like, there's open... Like, openly like gay stuff happening at the brothel, right? Which is good. It's good. It's nice to see a medieval society actually like kind of progressive. Some more progressive than what we actually have in real life, funnily enough.
Milady.
In some places, I
We
mean.
received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus Thrall.
Oh, that would make sense, actually.
And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Why we fight? The only thing that I'm kind of curious about is the, like, in terms of how much I know I need to get done, would be the little, like, memento wall. Because I don't have many. I think I have, like, 3, but it's, like, 3 out of, like, 10 or something. And I've been doing all the quests, so I imagine I should be getting them. Maybe I'll get some, like, after some of these, maybe?
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
Ooh.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall, because they are my charges and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
Yeah, that's right, Lionhearted Legionnaire.
Left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to.
His name's Philippe, apparently.
There's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
Yeah, you don't gotta worry about that.
But I thought you might still need some support.
How like you to consider my needs.
What we need to consider
Yeah, don't be jelly, Jill.
is where the creatures came from.
The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air.
Hmm.
And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
It's all right. Give me your arm.
I mean, the courtesans are doing a really good job at taking care of these people. I'm a little surprised.
They're still in the capital.
I'm sorry, darling. I truly am.
Emma Slay, thank you very much for the boop. I hope I said your name correctly. It was up there very briefly, but I hope I noticed and I hope I said it correctly. If I didn't, please feel free to correct me.
The flood was spreading, so
But thank you very much for the boop.
see if they were all right. And a pack of
How
them
are
glowing
you doing today?
Things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
All right, not bad.
With no one to defend the place. Moore's days are numbered.
I'm doing well, thank you. How about yourself? Just enjoying some nice Final Fantasy 16. Had a good day. Feeling a bit tired, but I mean that's really the only real negative, and even then that's not really that much negative.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme.
We just passed more when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now.
That's what I was gonna say. At least we have an idea.
For more.
So now we can go and slay. Where am I from? I'm from Canada. How about yourself? From the good old chilly Great White North, which currently not that chilly, but it's getting there. It's getting there.
Just left the bodies there in the flood.
Obviously no snow yet, but now I'm probably not gonna expect that until at least like the end of October, maybe November. I'm gonna be looking forward to it, though. I love my snow. I love snow. I don't love having to shovel it, mind you, but I like snow itself. But hopefully shoveling it this year will actually be a bit easier. They actually repaired my the city. When I say they, I mean the city. Actually repaired the sidewalk out front, so it's not all cracky and anything anymore. So it should be very nice and easy to shovel this year, which will make that a lot easier, right? From the UK, very nice. I know a good few people from the UK. Pretty lovely people for the most part. Apart from like a couple of people who are obviously, I mean, you get those everywhere though, right? Always wanted to go to the UK though. And it's really funny because everybody from the UK I've spoken to has told me always the same thing. And that is come to visit, but don't ever plan to stay because it's awful. And I don't know, I'd probably enjoy it. I also like the rain, and I hear it rains there a lot, so, you know. I can't really, I probably wouldn't complain. Not like I plan to move, though. I like Canada a lot, so probably wouldn't plan to. But that is just me. You're right. Okay, that's pretty good. I don't know. It's just the one constant I've had from like friends from the UK tell me. I stream regularly about 3 times a week, and obviously unless something else comes up, which lately it has been. But typically it's about 3 times a week. But I also try recording some stuff for the YouTube channel on the days that I don't stream, so I try to keep up the grind as much as I can. It's pushing up. I take some offense to that game. Okay, that hit me. That hit me. The other thing that you said hit me totally didn't hit me though. Okay, that hit me too. I'll accept that. Okay, see, there we go. See, now we're getting back in the swing of things. How about you? Do you stream at all? I'm just kind of curious. I always like to ask. And of course, you know, how much do you know of the game? I'm kind of curious about that too. If I can, I will fill you in. Oh. Hold up. Okay, we almost got him down. Oh man, see, it's that part of the game where like when you start, you're always really bad at doing the dodges, but then you get better. Come on, hit me with that. You're pretty good. Hit you some of this. Hit you with a little bit of this. We might be able to get him down in one stagger. Oh yeah, we got him in one stagger. Easy, easy. Look at that. Boop. Perfection. That's good. You also want to stream your art, dude? You should. Art streams are always really comfy. I don't attend a lot of them, but I just because I see, it always feels bad to say. I have a lot of friends that like do art and some that stream art. But I always have trouble catching other people's streams. If only because I don't know, when I don't stream, I'm usually just preoccupied. I really need to go to friends' art streams a lot more though. But you do art though, that's pretty good, Emma. And hey there, Kitty, welcome back to the stream. How you doing today there, friendo? Hopefully you're doing well today.
Do you think there are more?
There are
Probably.
always more.
That's what I was gonna say.
But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
Now is it gonna teleport me? I think it is. Because it cut to black. Yeah, it's gonna teleport me. Cool. Coolio.
You have the town's thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt.
I can imagine.
It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love.
Did they call him Lionhearted Legionnaire again, or has it been Philippe? I know it was Philippe for a bit. I thought it said Lionhearted Legionnaire there for a moment. Again.
Handsome and chivalrous.
She find her man.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it
yeah.
has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
No problem. All right, look at that. Another quest done in a relatively short amount of time, too. I might have enough renown. Oh, I might have enough ability points, actually, to get another upgrade. I might do that. Let's see, Emma says I'm an Sorry, Emma, that's against my rules. So I'm just going to need to... Because I don't mind you saying, like, you do art, but I don't really want people here to go hawking their art. If only because it's just kind of an epidemic, and I don't really want that, to be honest. So, sorry about that, but no bringing up your art. If you're going to try to, like, sell it to me, I'm not really interested in that. And once again, that's against my chat rules. So I certainly do not appreciate that. Just because there's always so many. Like, I make fun of... I've made fun of this, like, I think every stream, like, every... if I had an artist come in and try to hawk their art to me, I'd have $1 million probably within the span of, like, a year, which is really impressive. And if I had $1 for, like, every single one, I'd definitely put up with it a lot more. But yeah, like, I don't mind people talking about their art. Just don't try to sell it to me. Because I'm not interested. And all it's doing is wasting both of our time. But yeah, I'm glad you're doing well, Kitty. Hopefully, your day has been good. No, I will not share you my Discord username. Because you're probably just gonna try to sell me your art, and I'm not interested. Please don't ask anymore. All right. So go and help Martha. I do like Martha a lot, actually. Yeah, for as little as she's showing up, I really like her character.
Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
I think we need to go kick some booty. Yeah, see, there you go. Clive gets it.
Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
The Flames of War. Another 45 renown. See, we're getting renowned by the bucket load.
Do you think there are as many as Martha says?
More.
Hey, Ashu, welcome back to stream. How you doing today there, friendo? Always a pleasure to see you around. And hopefully you're doing well. Kitty says, hot dogs for dinner. Dude, hot dogs for dinner is so good. It's such a nice, comfy, quick and comfy meal to have, right? Ooh. And I like quick and comfy meals. I don't know. Comfy meals are always like my thing. It's also partially because I'm lazy, I'm not gonna lie. But especially on like a stream day where it's like you have a long stream and you just wanna chill out. You do up some instant noodles, you do up some hot dogs, and you're good to go. Or just do up some hot dogs, right? I normally do a little bit more than hot dogs just because, like, if I were just cooking for myself, it'd probably just be hot dogs. When I was only cooking for myself there for a while, it was all just really quick foods. It was like hot dogs and like burgers and like maybe a thing of instant noodles or craft dinner, right? But if I cook for like more than just me, then it's usually like hot dogs plus something else if I'm feeling lazy. Let's see. Oh, so as she says, you okay? I'm doing really good. Yeah, I'm having a really good day. I'm a little slight bit annoyed at like graphic artists coming in here and always trying to sell stuff, but I'm not annoyed to the point of like feeling bad or anything. It's just like again, right? But yeah, I'm doing all right. Is the weather in Canada cold yet? Not. It's getting there. It's getting more chilly, right? It's getting a lot more chilly, but it's not cold. Like I could still go outside wearing short sleeves. Oh, sorry, and being like perfectly fine, right? It's just you can kind of feel that the chill is starting to like come and like come into the air, and it's starting to get there, but it's not there quite yet, right? Like it probably won't get really cold until near the end of October.
Clive, wounded.
It's a lot of enemies.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Okay, doggo, I'm sorry. That was a really weak howl. Oh, woo. I kind of feel bad, to be honest with you. Super multi-kill. All right, take her some of these vultures. Okay, I didn't think I'd stomp him out of existence, but I mean, that'll do it. Hey, that should be the last. Yeah, I was gonna say that should be the last of them. Turns out it was. Let's see. Kitty says it's finally cooling off in Florida. That's good. That's good. Now, see, I'm gonna throw this out there, right? I'm pretty sure cooling off in Florida would still mean I would die, but I'm sure if you live there, it's probably much nicer than it has been during like the summer months, right?
Don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place.
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
I see.
Wait, men. But how did you come to be
Interesting.
here? Where is your commander?
I'm kind of curious about that too.
So Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic.
I hope he's not dead. I really hope Wade isn't dead.
Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
Finally, like in the mid 90s. Okay, admittedly, I'm not too sure what that is in Canadian speak, but I'm sure that's pretty cool. Still probably hot for me.
And to think you took them for thieves.
In
A
fact,
fine
I
reward for holding
might
off the
even look that
horde,
myself.
that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels!
Oof.
And they've got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
32 degrees. That is really hot. Holy crap. That's like
You look
stay
after everyone
inside
here.
weather.
If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
That's like stay inside. Oh, in a nice air conditioned home, right? That's what that is to me. Stay inside, air conditioned home. Actually, here, before we continue, you know what? I wasn't going to show this on stream, but I kind of want to now since it is in my room. So actually, give me just like 1 second. I'm not gonna mute the mic because I'm just gonna stay in my room, but I'm gonna turn off the webcam because I don't have a lower body. Well, I guess I've had a lower body in streams before, but here, give me just 1 second. Once again, I'm still here, just grabbing something quick. And also reloading a thing fast. All right. Okay. All right. Let me just. See, now I'm knocking over my water bottle. Oh my god, it's so tight in here. Like with the new chair, it's really, really tight where I am. I have an idea to like fix that. It's just gonna take a little bit of DIY. Nah, okay, put the controller there. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna show this off now. Let's say I posted this on Twitter and I posted this on the Discord, but I'm gonna show it off here as well. So the other day, I found my holy grail. One of my holy grails of video games. One of them, right? I have the other one, which is Mr. Mosquito that Megan got me. I still have a couple more, but this is one of my holy grails of video games. And I finally found it the other day, and I was so happy. In fact, Megan saw this post that our local game store made. And she was like, oh my god, they have it. And I was like, I don't want to spend the money, but like I've never seen her out in the wild. Excuse me, like I've literally never seen her out in the wild. So I found Gitaru, man. Look at that. Now it's reversed because I have the webcam reversed, but yeah, it's Gitaru, man, right? Finally got it. So happy. It was a lot of money. Admittedly, I didn't want to spend it, but I'm never gonna find it again. Probably that easily. So I figured I'd get it. Now, if you guys remember a long time ago, and you can find this on the YouTube channel, but a long time ago, I actually did play this on stream. And, but I played it on a modified console, right? Which wasn't super great. It was desynced and kind of laggy, and it didn't really, I felt really bad about that, actually. That's kind of one of the games that I wanted to redo for a long time because of that, because it didn't do the game enough justice, right? But now I have it like actually physical, right? I have it physical, complete and everything. So I want to do a stream of this sometime in the near future. I don't know when it'll be, but sometime in the near future, I want to do a stream of that so I can actually properly show it off and do it the justice that it deserves, because it really does deserve a lot. Because I really like Gitaru, man. Like, and I don't like it because it's like the greatest rhythm game ever made, but I just like how it's like quirky and fun, and the music in it is actually really genuinely good, you know. And the story, although bare bones, I mean, is still solid, you know? Solid enough. So, I'm looking forward to that. So everybody look forward to that in the near future. I don't know if it'll be happening soon. But look forward to that. Maybe in like a month, right? Maybe in like November after Spooktober. Maybe when Spooktober is done.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
Also, thank you, Kitty.
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Oh, big Akashic Adamantoy, still right?
Damn it.
And a crab,
we need
too.
To get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
Yeah, I was so happy.
Certainly try.
I was so happy.
Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Like I said, I didn't want to spend the money.
Then let's do our duty.
But if I didn't, I was going to lose out on a game that I've been legitimately looking for a while. So I could justify it. I could justify it in that moment. That's kind of the thing with like Holy Grail games though, right? Is they're gonna be expensive. Because I know my two other Holy Grail games I know are gonna be expensive as fuck. Like I know that. And if you're wondering what other games I would put on my Holy Grail game list, it would be Haunting Ground, which I actually did see in the wild once, but it was too expensive and I couldn't justify it at the time. Not with everything else I needed to kind of take care of. But honestly, I kind of regret not getting it anymore, or now, just because I haven't seen it since. And I know Haunting Ground is going to be expensive. That one's going to be crazy expensive. The other one would be Rule of Rose, which I know is going to be expensive. Right. Like that one, like Rule of Rose might actually break my bank if I come across it and I can actually like get it. I know that one's gonna be a lot. Kitty says, "Ooh, I love Rule of Rose. It's a good game. It's a good game, and I really want it." Which is why, like, even thinking about it now, I'm like, I really want the game, right? But I know it's so expensive and hard to find. That one's gonna be really hard to find. Like that one. See, this is the problem with my Holy Grail video games, right? Is that if I see them, I need to get them because there's no way I'm gonna find them again, or at least not easily, right? Now, granted, I could be wrong. Maybe I'll go to the local game shop again in like a couple of weeks or a month, and it'll like Guitar Man might be there again, but I doubt it, right? Like even the guy that was there when he sold it to me, he was like, we had to pay a lot of money and we had to really work over this collector to get it. And I was like, yeah, I could see that. I'd like, yeah, I could see that. So. Yeah, so that's kind of one problem is if I find Haunting Ground, I need to get Haunting Ground. If I find Rule of Rose, I need to get it that day. Like there's no other option. Like I literally need to get it. And And you know that like that might sound silly to some people, but they're just so hard to find. Like they're so hard to find. Like they're so hard to find. Like I even found another cheaper game at my local game store like a week ago that I also kind of had on my list, and I was like, it's so hard to find, I may as well get it. And it's a game called Sheep Raider, which I want to stream at some point as well. Or as I also knew it as Sheepdog and Wolf. Really fun games, and not as expensive as Guitar Man. Still like up there, but I mean not like anywhere near as expensive. And that was gonna be like the game. I wasn't expecting anything else. I was like, okay, I'll get that, and then yeah, I probably won't find anything else for a while, right? Lo and behold, Guitar Man like a week later. It's like, all right. But yeah, Rule of Rose. I think those are like the only two I would consider my. Well, actually, no, there is another one, and it's Incredible Crisis. If I can find Incredible Crisis, I'm gonna need to add that one. Then that one I'll probably need to pick up. I don't know if that one's super expensive though. It probably is. Kitty says, "Ooh, I love Rule of Rose. Nobody else that I knew liked it. Not even Jared. I'm so happy you like it. It's a good game. I don't really want to say much, just because I know that game's very easy to spoil, and I want to spoil it. But it's really good. If anybody wants to know like the kind of feel of the game, think of it like Silent Hill-ish, right? Is probably the best way to describe it. Because it's really good. It's a good game. I'm so sad I never ever picked it up.
Is anyone hurt?
Just my wallet.
So. And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
That's me giving way to salute, kind of like
Something wrong.
like, oh, good job.
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Yeah, take care, Wade. I don't think I had to go up here, actually. No, I do. So there you go. So now you guys know a bit more about the games that I'm keeping an eye out for.
Mad dogs.
Right. They're gonna be hard to find. They're gonna be really hard to find. That's a near guarantee.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
But man, when I get them, holy crap, I'll be set. Cause yeah, I can't think of anything else. Like it's literally Rule of Rose, Incredible Crisis, and Haunting Ground. The other ones I wouldn't really consider Holy Grails in the sense that they'd be expensive, right? Because like I have other games I want to get that are hard to find, but I don't think they'd be expensive enough to be considered like a Holy Grail, as it were, right? Because like the only other one I can think of that I've been trying to find but haven't found yet would be Disaster Report, but I know where I can get that one. I just haven't gone out to get it yet because I know that's at a different local game shop. But it's been there for a while, so I don't think it'll sell. So I'm just kind of waiting. Oh my god, look at that. So Disaster Report I've been trying to keep an eye out for. But like I said, I know where that one is. That's kind of the difference, is I actually know where that one is. Another one would be a game called Rumble Roses, which don't judge me. All right, don't judge me for that one. If you know what Rumble Roses is, I could understand why you'd judge. But Rumble Roses is a game that I just legitimately like and think is really good. And I've been trying to keep an eye out for it. Both it and the sequel. And I just haven't found it anywhere. Like, that one might actually be pretty hard to get. I killed it into a cutscene. Nice.
Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, so wait. Shall we?
Nah, not much. There's like one more, which I would, once again, not a holy grail, but one that I really want to keep an eye out for, but I know is going to be hard to find. Would be, hold on, I'm trying to be evasive here. It's difficult when you're trying to think of stuff. Would be a game called Spider, which, if you remember, if anybody here has seen my videos on E3, which I'm gonna get back to, by the way, fairly soon. If anybody's seen my videos on that, I saw Spider on there, and it seemed like such an interesting and weird idea for a game that I knew I just kind of wanted to play it. So I want to get Spider. Nah, no quick for you. But yeah, those are like the only games I'd say I'm specifically looking for. Dead. Well, yeah, no judgment. We have that one too. Rumble Roses, nice. Jared likes it. It's a good game. See, and like, I don't know. See, it's one of those things where you would get looks if you were kind of caught playing it. So that's kind of the thing. Like, I'm not shy or ashamed to say like, oh, I want Rumble Roses. I always say it's a good game. It just has an audience that it's looking for. Now, I don't really care about that stuff. I just care that the game's good and the characters are fun. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of like I know Kitty says the only thing about Rumble Roses you hate is the theme song. Like the intro theme song. I agree. It's relatively mid, as some people would say, right? But I like I like a lot of the theme songs for the characters. I think they're pretty cool, and I like the characters. I really like the characters in that game. And you're not familiar with Spider? Well, let me just say, go to my YouTube channel and check out some of the E3 stuff I've done, because it's pretty fun. But also, to give you an idea what Spider is, now I don't really know much about the gameplay necessarily, but it's like a 2D, I don't know if it's a platformer, but it's like a 2D platformer where you play a fairly realistic spider, but I think you can use like guns and shit, which is just sounds really funny to me, right? And even on the game box art, it's like a spider wielding like 2 guns. And I'm like, that's sick as hell. So I wanna get it just so I can say I have it. And stream it, of course, but I mostly just want it to say I own it.